Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again on another video. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mel and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video today. I'm going to be doing a favorites video. And these are products that I've either recently purchased and you may have seen them on my channel before, and some of them maybe you haven't seen before. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, then let's get into the video. So I'm first going to start off with some products that I've recently purchased and that I've been using on a consistent basis. And I'm going to try and go in the order that I would normally either put them on my face and use them. So let's first go in with some eye cream. So I've been really loving this new Oil of Olay eye cream, and it has been working really well under my eye area. I'll just give you a little bit of what it looks like. It's very creamy. Just put a little bit on my skin here. It sinks in really, really well. And it doesn't have a scent really. So I've been really liking this, and I think it's been making a difference. So I think I've had it for about 3 weeks. Yeah, about 3 weeks now. And I've really noticed a difference under my eyes. My under eye area. My under eye area isn't as dry as it usually is. So I use it morning and night. And it's been making a huge difference. I think this one is maybe an older one. I know that they came out with some newer ones. I didn't try those ones yet. I think one was like a eye brightening one and some other kind, but I think this is like one of their older ones that they've had around for a little while. So yeah, really been liking this one. The next product that I have been using basically every single day is the Aveeno Sensitive Skin Sunscreen. Now on another video I was using at that time, it was a Neutrogena, I think it was like Ultra Sheer, and I was using that pretty much on a daily basis, and then all of a sudden I started getting a rash like on my neck area, and I'm like, uh-oh, this isn't good, because I was really liking that. I liked the texture of it, and it was doing a really nice job. So I thought, okay, well, I need to try and find something else because my skin is very sensitive. So when I start breaking out on stuff, I immediately stop using it. But I need a sunscreen to use on my face and on my body and stuff, because especially right now, it's summertime, so I really needed something. So I went to the Aveeno. I liked how it said it was sensitive skin. It's SPF 50. This is a mineral sunscreen, which some people might not like because mineral sunscreens can sometimes leave a cast on your face or wherever you're using it. It kind of leaves a bit of a residue. But this one, it actually dries very sheer on the skin. So at first when you put it on, if you can kind of see that, it does go on white. And then as you rub it in, it just dries right in. So especially because I use this on my face daily, so I don't want anything on my skin like that. So yeah, look at that. It sinks right in. So I've been loving this one. The scent has just maybe a tiny bit of a scent. If you're used to Aveeno products, they all have kind of like just a very light fragrance. So it's nothing too overpowering if you're allergic to or like have a perfume allergy. It's not very strong, but yeah, see how it's just totally... It's sunk right into my skin, so it's very sheer. So yeah, I've been really loving this one. Great. So this was another product that I had, I think, a couple videos ago. It is the L'Oreal sponge. It's called a Blend Artist, and it looks like that. So I've been using this pretty much every day, and this is a great dupe for the Real Technique ones that I use also. So what I was using is it's not dampened right now. It's not, I've already, I used my Real Technique ones today because I just wanted it to be a little bit, just to kind of show you the size without it being all damp. So I've been using this bottom part, and I've been using that to put the foundation on. And then this tip part is really good for going in the corners of your eyes. So yeah, really loving this one. Highly suggested if you are looking for a sponge. I prefer to use a sponge to put on my foundation rather than a brush. I just find the brush, for me personally, just doesn't blend my foundation in very well. For like, you have to, I've used a brush, I've blended it in, and then I usually end up going in with a sponge anyhow just to finish up those last little details. So, but I totally 100% recommend the sponge for me personally, over a brush. So that's my new favorite. Then my next product, I think I used this in my Canadian video. And I'll insert that somewhere up here. There'll be like a little link if you ever want to watch the Canadian video. But this is the Marcelle Luminous face powder. I prefer to use a loose setting powder rather than like a pressed powder. I think it's better for older skin to be using more of like a looser powder. So it looks like that. I just don't want to spill it all over the place. And there's quite a bit in the jar. So I've been just taking a little bit, putting it into the lid and just using my brush and putting it all over my face. And then I use my little Real Techniques little sponge, or you can use this one as well and just put that under my eye area. I prefer to use a sponge under my eye area, and it just helps to set the powder a little bit better. So yeah, that is my new favorite one. It's very lightweight, and I like how it gives me sort of, I'm wearing it today actually, it gives me a really luminous glow. So yeah, if you're looking for a really nice new, my other go-to is the Maybelline Fit one, but I've been using this pretty much every single day since I bought it. So loving that one. Then another product that I know I've had on my channel. Now I have it on my bottom, well I actually have it on my top and my bottom lashes, but you can't see it today because I'm wearing false eyelashes. But it is the NYX Worth the Hype. I know I was going on about it on my NYX video because this absolutely is the best mascara I have tried in years. And if you see the NYX video, you'll see that I do, one eye has one coat and the other eye has two coats on it. And what a difference in just the two coats, giving it two different coats. It's almost like you don't even have to wear false eyelashes. This is fantastic. It doesn't flake, and it's very lightweight. Like I know some mascaras you can put on it feels quite heavy on the eyelids, or sorry, the eyelashes, but this is just amazing, amazing mascara. So highly recommend that as well. And then the lashes that I'm wearing today are my new favorites. So I have these ones here, they're not in the package because they're obviously on my eyelids. So the 109s are the, Ardell 109s. And for a daily basis, I would highly recommend these because they don't feel like you're wearing anything on your eyes actually. The other ones that I wear, the Ardell Demi Wispies, those are nice for like if you want like a bold look, if you're going out at night, those are great for that. But these ones you could actually wear these on a daily basis, and they are not bothersome at all. They feel really lightweight. They don't weigh your eyes down. So yeah, I've been wearing these pretty much every day since I got them. So I've found new eyelashes, so that's good. Then the next product I am going to show you, you guys, I know if you watched my channel before, you're going to be very happy for me. So I bought it. I bought the new Marcelle bronzer. I haven't even actually opened it yet. So I'll show you, I brought along my old one. So this is my old Marcelle bronzer, and I don't want to tip it too much because all the stuff's going to fall out. So this was my really, really sad one. So I went and I bought the new one. So we're going to explore this together to see what it looks like inside. So there we go. Let's get that off of there. And oh, you guys, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. So it's a different design than the older one that they had. So for the last few years, they've had one called, I think it was called like Heat Wave or something like that. It had like little waves in the on the powder part. But oh, that's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. That's gorgeous. So I can't wait to use that. I'll use that in another video coming up. And for makeup products, this is my last makeup product. So I'm wearing this on my lips today. So it's the Infallible, I don't know what this is called. It's just the Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. And I have this in the shade 820. I don't know if you can see that. And I'll just swatch it a little bit. But what I really like about this is the applicator is very, like it's spongy almost when you put it on. Very soft. And it's just a beautiful color. Like, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So I really wanted this more for a fall look. This will be really, really nice for any fall looks that you have, because it's a nice, like a mauvey, dark, I don't know, what is it, like a plum kind of shade? So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying that. So anybody that knows me knows that I'm a bit of a book nerd. And as you know, can see by the title of my channel, it is called Mel's Makeup and Style. So this is can mean many things: lifestyle, health style, all that sort of stuff. But one of the things is I love books, and I have loved books since I was a little kid. I remember being in elementary school, and I don't know if this was just a Canadian thing, but we would get, it was called a Scholastic book order. And I remember going through the book order, and I would be tagging all these books that I wanted. And I mean, I couldn't afford all of them because there was just so many books that I would try and choose. But my mom would let me get at least one book, and I'd save up all my money for that. And sometimes I could get two, depending on what the cost was. And I would take my envelope up to my teacher and give her the form and give her the money. And a couple weeks later, the book would come, and I would just be so excited. So that hasn't changed much, if I'm being honest with you. I love just the feel of a book. I know that some people just like reading ebooks, and that's great, but I personally love the feel of a book. I need the feel of a book in my hand. I like turning the pages. So a couple of books that I've picked up recently, and I don't think that they're necessarily new books, but for me they are. I don't generally buy hardcover books. I prefer a paperback, so I wait until they come out in the paperback form. So two books that I have, I'll show you each one of them. So this one is by Harlan Coben. So he is my absolute favorite author. He writes kind of mystery books with maybe a little bit of like sarcastic comedy, if you might call it. And he's one of those authors that if I see it in the store, I don't even read what the book is about. I don't care what the book is about. I just know that he wrote it, and I just pick it up and buy it. I don't even care what the plot is, anything like that. So he's just one of my favorites. And then there's a Canadian guy. His name is, I believe, Linwood Barclay, and he has a very similar writing style to Harlan Coben. So if you like that sort of kind of plot lines, you'll really enjoy these, like anything by him. This is just the most recent one that I was able to purchase, and I think this was a couple months ago I got this one. So yeah, so give that one a try. And then I am also a big fan of John Grisham, so I pretty much have a lot of his books. He actually got me when I read The Firm. So that was my very first book that I read of his, and that was one of those books that I could not put down. It was just so intriguing. So that was one of my absolute favorite books from him, and over the years I've bought his books as well. So I don't think I have every single one of his books like I have with Harlan Coben. I basically have every single one of his. But yeah, he's again one of those. With John Grisham, I kind of read what the plot's about, and I know that he is more like a legal kind of plot line. So yeah, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, then you'll enjoy this one. Sometimes I will even have two books on the go because I literally love books. I don't have a lot of time sometimes to read. So even if I can get like a couple of pages in a day, that's good for me. And it doesn't take me all that long to read a book. But yeah, sometimes it can take me, I know my son can sometimes read a paperback in like a day. I don't know how he does that. He's a fast reader. I'm not that fast, but yeah, so just some suggestions for you guys if you are avid book readers. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and just some of the products that I've been loving lately, and I didn't want to take up too much of this to be too big of a video. So I'll try and do this on a consistent basis. I don't know if I'll do it like every single month. Like these products here that I've gotten are over a couple of months, so I may do that like every few months. I did one a few months back that was called a drugstore haul, and I had just bought a bunch of stuff at the drugstore. But yeah, so these are just products that I'm loving, and yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. As always, I thank you guys for watching my video, and thank you for dropping by my little home here on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. I hope everybody has a great week and a great life, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!